California, a girl named Emma Carter, young, beautiful, and full of life, is seen laughing with her friends in school. She's the kind of person everyone likes, bright, confident, and popular. On the other side, we meet Dean Walker, lazy, careless, and always late. He wakes up late every day, goes straight to his couch, and plays video games until his father yells, "Dean, get ready for school before I lose my mind." Dean rolls his eyes and drags himself out of bed. He and Emma couldn't be more different, two people living in completely opposite worlds. At school, when Emma walks in, everyone greets her. But Dean, bumping into her accidentally, just mumbles, "Watch where you're going." Emma glares at him, "You should say sorry." And just like that, their hate story begins. That day, their teacher announces, "Class, we're going on a trip to Rhode Island. Pack your bags." Everyone cheers except Dean. He hates trips, but his father forces him to go, thinking maybe this time, his son might change. The next day, the students board the bus. Emma, her friends Lizzie and Steven sit together, talking excitedly. Dean sits alone in the back seat, headphones on, lost in his own world. After hours of travel, they reach the island, a paradise surrounded by blue waters. The teacher smiles. "Enjoy today, the official program starts tomorrow." Everyone runs to swim, play, and explore, everyone except Dean, who stands alone, watching from afar. That evening, Lizzie rushes to Emma. "Emma, Steven's throwing a yacht party tonight and you're invited." Emma refuses at first, but gives in to her friends. Later that night, she walks onto the glowing yacht, music, laughter, and lights all around. But her heart stops when she sees Steven kissing another girl. Tears fill her eyes. She walks away quietly, and that's when Dean notices her. He smirks and says, "Guess your perfect boyfriend isn't that perfect." Before Emma can reply, police sirens cut through the night. Officers rush in shouting, "Everyone stay where you are. We've been informed there are drugs on this boat." Chaos erupts. Students panic. In the confusion, Emma slips, her foot catches the edge, and she falls straight into the dark ocean below. Dean sees her fall. Without thinking, he jumps in after her. Both struggle in the violent waves, gasping for breath. Dean spots a small rescue boat tied to the yacht, drags Emma to it, and cuts the rope as the storm rages above them. When Emma wakes up, it's morning. The sun is brutal, and the ocean is endless. The yacht is gone. No land in sight. Dean's phone is dead. Emma's has no signal. "Don't worry," Dean says, "someone will find us." But hours later, when Emma spots an island far away, hope returns. They row with their hands until the boat hits the sand. At last, land. But the island is empty. Silent. Wild. No humans. No signal. No food. Their trip had just turned into a nightmare. Back home, teachers and parents realize Emma and Dean are missing. Their families panic. The police start searching the ocean, but the storm had carried them too far. Meanwhile, on the island, Dean and Emma walk through the dense forest exhausted. They find a waterfall, fresh water, and fruit trees. Dean builds a fire. Emma carves SOS on the shore with stones. At night, she shivers from cold. Dean removes his jacket and puts it around her shoulders. For the first time, Emma sees something different in him: care. Humanity. "Maybe our parents will find us by tomorrow," she whispers. Dean nods. "They will. I promise." They fall asleep beside the fire, under a sky full of stars. Days pass. The food runs out. Dean learns to climb trees, to hunt, to fish. Emma, once fragile and scared, starts adapting too. One afternoon, while she's collecting water, she feels like someone's watching her. The trees move. A shadow passes. She runs to Dean. "Dean, there's someone else on this island." But when they search, they find nothing, just the sound of waves and wind. To protect themselves, they build a small hut from palm leaves and branches. That night, they eat bananas together, laugh for the first time, and forget the world outside. Days turn into weeks. Emma makes herself a skirt out of her torn clothes, and Dean teases her. "Didn't know you were a fashion designer." She smiles. "Didn't know you could survive without your video games." They laugh, and for the first time, the island doesn't feel so lonely. One morning, Dean finds a human skull near the forest. Emma screams. "Dean, what if someone else died here like us?" Dean holds her tight. "We're not going to die. Not while I'm here." That night, under the same fire, he kisses her. She hesitates, then kisses him back. The sound of the ocean surrounds them, wild, beautiful, eternal. They had started as enemies, but the island changed everything. Weeks turn into months. They build a small life together, cooking, laughing, dancing in the rain. Dean tells her about his mom who died in an accident. Emma listens silently, tears in her eyes. One evening, they see the sunset together, the sky burning gold, and Dean whispers, "If we ever get back, I don't want to lose you." Emma smiles, "You won't." But fate had other plans. A month later, a helicopter passes over the island. They scream, wave, but the flare gun, it's gone. Someone has stolen it. They search everywhere and discover the thief, a monkey, holding their flare gun. Emma tricks the monkey with a banana. It drops the gun. They fire it into the sky. The helicopter turns. They are found. 3 months after vanishing, Emma and Dean are rescued. Their parents cry. The world watches. The story of the lost island couple becomes a national headline. But once they return, everything changes. Emma goes back to school, to her friends, to her routine. Dean tries to talk to her, but she avoids him, maybe out of fear, confusion, or denial. The connection that once felt like forever now feels like a memory. Dean visits the place where they were found, alone, and cries silently. A week later, at the school prom, Emma sees him standing outside in the rain, waiting for her. She walks out. Their eyes meet, and in that moment the island comes alive again inside both of them. The ocean, the sunsets, the fire, the love. Without a word, they run into each other's arms. The rain falls harder as they kiss, the same way they did the first night on the island. Because sometimes, the place that breaks you is the same place that brings your heart back to life. Lost with You, a story of survival, love, and destiny.